Much as we may like the idea, not all coast is golden sands and swaying palms. Not if you're on the eastern seaboard of Canada and the United States, anyway. Some of the coastline is soft, stony soil. This is very easily eroded by the sea and can lead to a very pebbly beach, often backed by caves. No such problem here, where the rock simply repels the sea with a whoomp. At Peggys Cove in Nova Scotia, the hard granite rock can cause serious problems for ships and are marked with a lighthouse. On the other side of the coin, the rocks form a barrier to the sea and create a safe harbour for small fishing boats. This can be seen on a much larger scale in St. John's, capital of Newfoundland and Labrador. Here, the magnificent natural harbour made it possible for much larger ships to gain shelter, and led this tiny village at the most easterly point of North America to become the main port for the export of salt cod to Europe. Nowadays, it's an important harbour for the offshore oil industry. It's also visited by about 40 cruise ships a year. All this has led to a significant growth of the city. Many people now live on the coast as a lifestyle choice, and many towns have sprung up over the years to cater to those residents. Hotels have been built for the increasing numbers of holidaymakers who like to visit the coast. There are attractive seashore paths around many of these towns. Of course, eating, shopping and leisure facilities have also been built. The wealthy wouldn't want to mix with the masses, and some of America's richest families, such as the Rockefellers and Vanderbilts, built their Gilded Age mansions, each larger and grander than the next, along the cliff edge in Newport, Rhode Island. They were largely for show, and were abandoned when the government started to tax them. Naturally, if you live by the sea, you'll want a boat. These range from little rowing or sailing boats, via ocean-going yachts, to luxury cabin cruises. At the extreme end of the scale are multi-million-pound super yachts. Going by the names, some boats give their owners more pleasure than others. The increase in international trade has led to the growth of cargo ports and the cities that are home to them. Some, like Halifax in Nova Scotia, are people-friendly, with pleasant harbour walks. Here there are restaurants and street entertainers. Others, like Boston, Massachusetts, are filled with skyscrapers and can host large numbers of the biggest cruise ships. Speaking of skyscrapers, the coastline in New York is full of them. The first sight that many immigrants got of the city was the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island, where the immigration process took place. Having seen so many different types of coast, our journey has come to an end here, in the city that never sleeps.